The Schooler Company employs roughly 1,500 employees, both here within the United States, as well as Canada, Mexico, and 5 countries within the APAC region. We are a global supply chain solution and logistics partner across the globe for feed and food customers. The Schooler Company is on ADP NextGen HCM. The reason we ended up finalizing with ADP NextGen was the fact that technology and innovation were at the center of everything they were doing, which was the center of everything that we were doing. Schooler's HR data philosophy, which is that HR data drives business outcomes. The NextGen system over the last 2 years, especially with the increase in dashboard capabilities the last several months, has created accessibility to data at a click of a button. Before, our team was still having to manually do a lot of those different analyses. Being able to now save a dashboard in Data Cloud, being able to very quickly step in and pull exactly the same filters I pulled last time from a consistency perspective and from a meaning perspective. Turnover's always going to be calculated the same way, but there's going to be, benchmark information just available in there as well. Our leadership team has really been excited about that. When we think about what's going to be important for our future, it is an inclusive workforce. The Data Cloud insights include pieces that we're able to very quickly identify from recruiting, through retention, through turnover, promotions, and to be able to slice that data not just by the numbers and not just by gender, but to be able to pull in ethnicity data. That has been huge. So one of the things that I've noticed with NextGen HCM has been just the enhancements that are rolling out on a regular basis. It's truly enhancements to what the product is able to do for us and our employees. It was announced to me by one of my employees when she said, "Isn't it so cool we can put our pronouns on our page now?" It is something that our employees have just natively adapted. Something that was a huge win for us was for our Spanish-speaking employees, which was one of our largest populations within the Midwest, is to be able to change NextGen into a Spanish platform just intuitively up at the top right corner in their personal settings. That has been something that for each of them has created an additional accessibility of what that app can do for them and meeting them at where they're at. We didn't have a centralized merit process. We didn't have a centralized ability to do evaluation of incentive planning either. And so merits were happening ad hoc throughout the company. The ADP compensation planning module was a lifesaver. And managers went from having to do that evaluation one by one in partnership with their HR business partners to being able to have one sheet with all the data they needed in front of them, showing both the salary band the employee existed in, what their last increase was, suggested raises based off of the person's performance reviews, all of that in one place. So they were able to do their planning for a team of 5 people in 45 seconds. Our previous HCM didn't have an app. Our previous HCM was difficult to navigate. And moving into ADP, the NextGen HCM, we were able to create tools and easily accessible resources for employees to start doing things themselves. Updating an email address, updating a mailing address, items that for them will take just as long to call or email, they're able to do themselves and to accurately make sure that the data is what it is. What we've continued to do with ADP is find those spaces where, from a cost perspective and from a time perspective, they're able to be the right strategic partner for us, and everything is interconnected within that NextGen system. The dedicated support model of having a customer service pod that we're going to be the people we talk to on a regular basis. If I have an issue, I'm not sending it into a nebulous universe and hoping the right person grabs it or somebody with the right experience. It feels like one intuitive, easy experience. We're now getting this entire suite of support. It's allowed my employees to pivot to more important and strategic projects.